I do want to buy... Oh, I do want to upgrade the PC too. Just not enough money to go around right now. Not enough money to go around. Okay, you've been, Emily, you've been getting some eggplants, cucumbers, okra, and tomatoes. Sounds like a lot of good stuff right there. A lot of good stuff. Lots of the goodies. Lots of goodies. Oh, sorry, that's me. That's my bad. That is me. That's me hitting the desk. There is a an area, a small island, I think it's Kagoshima, out in Japan, that has been getting earthquakes very, very frequently. That's what I wanted to buy as well, just like an emergency kit with, you know, emergency backpack with all the supplies and everything. I need to just get one and have it on hand. But there is, they have had over 900 earthquakes this month, like little small earthquakes. So they're like on high alert, like, oh, yo, guys, something may happen. And there's this whole weird thing. Oh, the same friend who was like, yeah, you might have skin cancer. No, I ain't bringing that up anymore. Not saying, not claiming that, kids. But she was like, oh, did you hear about this thing going around that on July 5th, something like horrible supposed to happen? Has my type of anxiety. The thing is, she said it with a smile, Emily. She said it with a smile. She laughed. Oh, no one knows. It's just like some manga artist or somebody, I think she said, like, who predicted COVID and also like the big earthquake in Japan the 10 years ago or 12 years ago. Like, they predicted it, and so like they've been predicting something's gonna happen on the 5th of this month. I was like, man, I don't put stock in it, but if they can tell me their source, yeah, just tell me, just let me know the source. Chat, we made some great progress in this game last time. We made great progress. I forgot where we need to go though. Well, oh no, we did the courtyard. We got the courtyard. We need to go to the kitchen, and we need to go to the well, because we need to dig up something. Go to the kitchen, use the squeaky oil. Yeah, the oil can. Yeah, and then we need to, I don't know where we put this, at, but we need to run cold water. Ah, okay. We use we use this to lubricate the metal, or lubricate the pump, and pump the cold water onto this to get it to turn the right color. That's right. Okay. We use the well to get that key. There's a key or a card or something in the well that we need to get. And we need to go to the shrine. Yo, what's up? Kelsey, how's it going? Kelsey is a girl. She's joining us on YouTube. How's it going on YouTube? We're also on Twitch as well. Not that you have to go to Twitch. I'm just letting you know the chat that you're seeing is also from Twitch as well. Oh, let me catch up on Twitch chat too. How you doing? Not to be that guy, but I was literally masking in March 2019 because some sales guy in my office kept standing up at his desk asking the cubicle wall in front of me and coughing and sneezing. And jeez, really? Shell, look, this is like I take Martha over this monster. Yeah, people do not. Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, so hit the shrine. We gotta hit the shrine. So we gotta go out. Wait, how do we hit the shrine, chat? We gotta go out this way. And then, yeah, we gotta go out of the bath. Swing into the rooms. Is she upstairs? She's not upstairs. Go away. What? Where are you at? She's on the other side of the wall. Just believe she isn't upstairs. Positive thinking. I will say the sound in this game, you can't really tell if she's like next to you or upstairs. It sounds like upstairs. Oh no 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 no, Shell. She's right there. She's to the right of us. Somehow I have to go, was it straight? She's coming over here now. She's actually here. She's actually here. Girl, go away. Go away. I need to get to the shrine and pray. Girl, leave. We don't want you here. Maybe we make a break for it. Like Martha, the good thing about Martha is like Martha will go away. Martha actually goes away. This girl will come back at any given time. Yo, what's up, Celestial? How's it going? This is Hollow Cocoon. It's a Japanese indie horror game that came out in 2023. It's been on my list for a while and we're just now getting to it. There is a... Okay, there she's gone. She's gone. Let's go, 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 go. We're trying to avoid, I don't know what she is. Real talk, we don't know what she is. We're just trying to avoid her. That's all we know. She is our aunt, technically. But she is our aunt. Okay, we're in shrine. Chat, we made it. We made it to the shrine. Huh? Okay. Doesn't matter, we made longer arms, longer legs, and longer face. But yeah, she's like the girl from The Ring. I can't believe it. So the key that we need is hidden in here. Alright, go to the well, chat. We go into the well. We about to get whatever it is in this well. Put the well bucket. Cool. Bring it back up. It legit is a key, chat. The left silkworm's wooden tag. A wooden key with an indented red wooden tag. It is labeled as the left silkworm. I don't know where we put that, but I guess there's a right one now too. Yeah, we don't have what we need. Which means maybe we need to head to the kitchen. Here's the only thing. If you get too far away from her, she will just kind of spawn at a random spot near you. She'll be like, she's all the way where we left her, chat. She's gonna randomly come up on us. Okay. I mean, I guess it's not that bad considering the fact that we have to go back that way. I say bad as in like, it's horrible. It's horrible, chat. We gotta go back there. We gotta get to the kitchen, which means there's no easy way to get to the kitchen. No easy way at all. Seriously? That's just a hiding spot. Nothing? How you wander all the way over here, girl? How you wander back over here? You stay on the other side of the map. And when you went on a staycation, the lockdown started while I was there. Dang. Should I even come back to the office? No. No. Well, Emily, if you have any other feelings of maybe something happening, let us know. let us know. Where is she? She's in front of me or something, but... Psst, psst. Oh, gosh. Oh, shucks. Auntie. Auntie, go away. Go away, Auntie. I'm gonna tell you to go. Girl needs a burger. Girl has been trapped down here for 70-something years. So, Emily, the story is... because I will say the cool thing about this game is there is a ton of story. And we still have not gone through all of this. There's still a whole extra environment left that we gotta go through. Hopefully we finish tonight. Who knows? So long story short, that girl is our aunt. Our grandmother, her sister, was in love with the guy who was in love with Grandpa. Grandpa, unfortunately, was in love with the sister, the younger sister, who she is. And then the younger sister didn't care about Grandpa, or who eventually becomes Grandpa. The younger sister actually liked the she didn't like her sister, her older sister, but she really looked up to her. She really admired her. She loved her in her own way. Like, she didn't care if she got bullied by her. She would think it was her fault. And so, long story short, that Gramps was scheduled to be married to the younger sister. So the older sister got jealous, started bullying her, left her in a mountain. Like, they climbed the mountain, and then in the winter, and she left her there, and she felt really bad because she didn't come back home. And a month later, her younger sister wanders back, makes her way home, but she can't speak. She lost her voice for whatever reason. The guy, the dad basically starts noticing that she's kind of mutating, basically becoming this. And there's something called princess possession, and to reverse it, he says that, I forgot what they have to do to reverse it, but essentially it's kind of locking her away. And then he tells the grandpa, he's like, yeah, if you want to marry into this family, you got to marry the older sister now. If you want to do this right, you got to, if you want to make the family right, you got to marry the older sister. So he marries the older sister. The older sister's happy, but she knows that his heart is actually with the younger sister. So, Michelle, you were like the older sister? Older sharks were under the bed. But long story short, Grandpa and Grandma had a kid. They had a daughter. However, it's not until a little part of this game that we find out that the mom has the same issues. She's always thirsty. Go away. She's always thirsty. And it's a sign of becoming like her. Now, oh my gosh. It got weird. It got weird when one letter you find the kid is like, or Grandpa says like, oh, like she's asking, our daughter's asking us questions. She's asking the older sister and me questions, like, why is she always so thirsty? And then he says in response, she's turning out like you, my love, our daughter, referring to Grandpa did some stuff with her, with, when I say her, the thing walking around. He very much loved her. Shucks. Yep. How do we get to the closet? I don't know, like, I want to just... What, your brother and sister both told you were adopted, Emily? and okay, chat. How do we get court? Oh, we should have went to the back. We should have went. No. Crap, I always get turned around right here, chat. Okay, we can go through courtyard. Go through courtyard and then go straight to the kitchen. Looks like the better. We're gonna do it. I'm glad y'all get along now. Nothing like the silvering, the silver. I'm just making crap up now. It's unlike sibling bonds. Nothing like good old friendship. Because when you have nobody else, you'll always have your siblings. You know what I mean? Okay. This changes the color or something. A pattern appeared on the plate. Okay, the mulberry crest plate. A vibrantly painted plate with excellent craftsmanship. Green on top, blue on the right, red on the bottom, and black on the left. It comes together to form a mulberry leaf crest. She's somewhere. She's lurking again. Okay, so now the question is, can we take this? This is what I'm not sure about. Because we needed something in the shrine. Oh, this is annoying. I don't know where to go, chat. We can go back to the altar room and see if there's anything we can do there. Yeah, because we got what we needed here. Gosh, I hate this place, chat. Oh, wait, chat, what is... Oh, no, we don't have that key. The messenger room. Oh? It's next to the altar. Yeah, so we don't have everything. We have... Wait, looks like I need one. Yeah, there's one more that we need. I still don't know what we do with this, though. That's the crazy thing. Oh, man, I wish they would... I wish it would tell me again. Hold up. Let's look in the inventory, in our files. Maybe. Yeah, okay, here it is. The red crest has been hidden near the shrine, while the mulberry crest was buried near... Okay, so it's near the shrine. It's not exactly... Okay. What is near the shrine? I don't think we have our... Do we have the... We don't have the shovel anymore. So... There is either the toilet, closet, like somewhere in this area. We're gonna have to find it. Chat, she was right in front of me. Get on in and get on out. We get in, we get out. She knows we're here. Oh, she still gets it. Auntie, go away. Go away, Auntie. Go away, Auntie. Don't throw me on the ground like that again. It's so disorienting. I need a stick to whack you. I want to... Ouch. I need a stick to whack you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, our talisman has been used a little bit. She just wants to toss you around, not eat you. She need to go back where she came from. She's like, I am where I came from. I'm like, no, go upstairs. Go back to the other place. Shell, apparently it's buried near. I'm checking this map. Okay, so Shell, the other crest is buried somewhere near the shrine. Or not buried. It's just somewhere. Oh, wait. What is it? What did it say, chat? There's a shrine just out of reach. This man can't... My man. If you don't... Okay, so we now know what that's for. Where else around the shrine could it be? Which means there's a door, chat. There's a door we need to find. There's some place we haven't been into yet, chat. Some place we haven't been into is all I can think of, right? But we don't... She better not be here. Dang. The save points... Save point's been used up, chat. Maybe this toilet? Oh, wait, chat. Something in the toilet? Hey, it's like James. Check the toilet. Reach your hand into the darkness. Our boy James did the same thing. He knows how to do it. He lived. Stick your hand in the dark. It's not the worst day of your life. See, you found something. You won the lottery. There we go. Bingo, bango, bango, bango. Okay, so we have the counting rods key. Which I forgot where that's even used at. Oh, it's in the counting rod closet all the way down. Chat, tell me. I hear her, chat. Auntie, go away. Go away, Auntie. I'm just trying to get to this other room down here. I'm just trying to get to this room down here. By the way, chat, are you watching any horror movies this summer? Have you seen anything? I want to watch this one called Talk to Me. I think that's what it's called. It's supposed to be really good. I just saw it on my yeah, with the hand. I heard it's crazy good. I'm sorry, I'm not talking because I'm trying to make sure I don't get caught. I'm trying to make sure I don't get caught, chat. I will say though, this game makes me creep more than Martha ever made me creep. Martha never made me creep like this. I ain't have to, like, me and Martha, we was cool. That was my girl. At one point, I knew when I'd meet her and how I'd meet her, except for if it were like the vents. But I could always think, she gonna pop out that vent. I know. Seriously, this girl's always lurking. I can't even turn the flashlight on. She's out the door. But yeah, Emily, I think I'm gonna watch it maybe like tomorrow or the next day, since I have both days off, if not Saturday or something like that. Oh, she's throwing up. She's throwing up. I don't know what's after you, but I bet it's nice. Nah, it's just my aunt. Just my auntie, man. She's throwing up out there. Over here, Emily over here talking about anorexia. Emily. It wasn't her fault. She'd been starved down here. Also, I would love to see how this is gonna work, me carrying a ladder, chat. King, how you doing? I realize she also has bulimia too. Hey man, she been out here. Let's find out more from Grandpa's journal in 1960. It's been nearly 20 years since I left here with baby Yui in my arms. Yui has gotten married, and I have returned to the Miyama family, so he came back here. I announced my return, and they neither rejected nor welcomed me. Kinu, the older sister, responded with a simple, "I see." Surely Kinu must have resented me, even if I had abandoned her for Yui's sake. I grapple with the guilt even while living in town. I never forgot them, the sisters. I had resolved to return one day. And even at this moment, I am still thinking of Ayano, aka Auntie, who's lurking around over here. He's still thinking about that. 1962. Shimamura committed suicide, and I left the village, leaving no one in the Miyama family. Kinu has been Ayano's sole caretaker. So Kinu, who's in the hospital now, grandma's in the hospital. But she was apparently, she's always been taking care of her, though. She looks after Ayano every day. Although I have returned to the household, I cannot approach Ayano, let alone touch her. I can only observe them from outside the cell. Even in her state, Ayano is always thinking about Kinu, the older sister. That is my biggest regret. Do I still envy Kinu even now? 1968, May 5th. In my youth, I gazed upon Ayano and yearned to caress her fair skin and silky hair. Yet, in the end, I could not even touch her fingertips. Even so, I simply cannot give up. My desire to see Ayano again consumes me. Yui bears a striking resemblance to Ayano. However, she is not the same person as Ayano. In the journal of my father-in-law, Kyubei, which was discovered within the mansion, he talks about a cocoon. He had found a way to bring her back? If the words written here tell the truth, then I will reclaim Ayano by any means necessary. Our main character is what is his name? So Yui is his mother. Long story short, yeah, Yui is his mother. And so this is his grandfather writing the letter. So like I said, the whole twisted triangle of the grandma, one of the auntie who married grandpa was, she always wanted to, but he wanted to marry the younger sister, and the younger sister just loves her older sister in any way we can interpret it. But yeah, grandpa's still starting to sound very weird. And it doesn't help that in, like I said, one file, I forgot where it is. That man was over here talking about, where did he say that? I almost want to find, oh, that's Kinu's journey. Where did he say that, man? I don't know. When he said that one thing, I was like, oh, please don't tell me you did what I think you did. Anyways, chat. Poor auntie is sick and Trix won't help her. I didn't say I won't help. I didn't say I won't help her. I'm gonna help her find peace. Ain't my fault she ain't gonna be here when she gonna be gone after I help her. But the whole thing though, Emily, is that I am, in theory, I also have the same issue or disease or whatever. Chat, what did we also just get? We had the ladder to go back to go to the shrine now, so we just have to go straight up. Easier said than done. Go away. I see your freaky eyes. Hide in the... Bitch, you right here. Get away, auntie. I can't tell anymore. Go away. I don't like you. You should at least know that I have the same blood as you or something. Idiot. Chat, I'm gonna try it again. You idiot. Every time. Hold on, we need to take some medicine, chat. We need to take some of Grandma's medicine, some of her painkillers. There we go, we're back in good condition. She's not gonna get me. I'm just hearing I'm my own grandpa in the background of this game. I mean, we don't... Look, she's going away. Now, see, if that was Martha, she would have a nice tail. Martha has some thick legs, too, you know what I mean? But Martha had that tail. Try to play half this game just trying to figure out where on earth I am. She really does, King. Like, she chases you so hard that I don't even know where I am half the time. Like, I know I'm in the kitchen closet apparently. Given how Yui probably was conceived, it's probably on brand to be looking at your auntie weird. I mean, I don't think the character has put it together yet. She's right there. Yeah, I don't think he's put it together yet. Chat, we were going up this hallway and then now we're over here. I couldn't do this. Characters have to be a little stupid. If they weren't, how would games happen? You're right. You're right. Okay, so she's on our left. I gotta get out of this closet. I mean, out of this box, the right way. There she is. There's that long, silky-haired. Okay, can we do it though? Hey, chat. What? I can't believe we just carried a ladder, though. I think mouthwashing was... Mouthwashing... Mouthwashing, my gosh, man. That was some good stuff. Oh man, chat, was that this year? We played mouthwashing this year, didn't we? That was a good one. Okay, I'm just trying to think what we need to go to. Okay, we go back to the altar, straight down. I don't actually know where she is. What's everyone got planned for the 4th of July? Anyone cooking out? Anyone doing anything? I'm about to eat some of that good stuff. I just don't want to get turned around and go the wrong way. We have to go back through. We're so close. I think your husband invited his family over, so we'll see if they show. Okay. I remember you said you guys were all pretty good though, right? You're pretty good. Pretty close. Everyone's all good. Nice situation. If I remember correctly, this is the wrong way. I'm in the grass. I'm in the grass. You can't see this. I can't even see you. Okay, I see her now. I see her legs moving. Yeah, this is getting messed up. The fact that I just see her legs moving. It's like, oh, I see her now. I understand it now. Chat, I was gonna try to get y'all a good picture of her throwing up. That sounds messed up though. Oh, you're going to... Oh, yeah, fireworks are in session. Yo, that's what's up. Going to the pool on Friday, then going to the pool on Saturday, and throwing a birthday party for your mom on Sunday. Another busy weekend show. Okay, they're just flaky. They prefer plans made the day of. Ah. No, I'm not meeting with any expats, Shell. Not Shell, but Emily. Emily, do you think all expats just go over here and hang out? Hell no. we're in our bubbles. We're in our bubbles, Emily. Our little small bubbles. We're in the bubbles. I guess technically if you consider us just expats as not on the base, then yeah, I'll probably hang out with my friend. Keep walking. Keep walking, Grandma. I mean... Auntie. And don't turn around. Do we make it? No! Fudge! Why are we on the wrong side, chat? We're so far on the wrong side. She was like, yeah, bro. I'm gonna have you so far on the wrong side of the mountain. Yeah, we're just gonna get hit. I got walked, turned up all the way upside down so bad. Oh man, I'm stuck in the bush again. Okay, we go through there and we just beeline. We go through there and we beeline it straight to that altar room. I guess in a way... No, we can't. Anyways. Hey, what up, Hav? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm gonna chase you in the wrong direction. Me going like, I just can't. I just can't. Hav, how you doing? Are you prepared for the 4th of July? Auntie, come on. I was almost there, chat. We're in the adjoining room. We made it to where we need to be. May she not find us. Man, don't you find me! You go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You go somewhere. You don't. Not here, Auntie. I'm tired of this game. I'm trying to set you free. I just made it to the. This is too much. It's too much, chat. Why she gotta be always in my face? You gotta be in my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Auntie, get out of my face now. We're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie, Grandma, Auntie, Grandma, Auntie. Okay, we're good. There, we're good. Time for a classic move B. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, we did it. Mechanism activated. Huh? Ain't no one. You know what? As long as she doesn't come and try to kill me, I don't care. Oh no. What is this? What does the crest look like again, chat? What are the this so I guess that's what this is for. Green, red. Green is on top, red is on the bottom. Blue at the right. It said blue is on the right. Huh. Yeah, now we just need green. We need green to go right. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good. You were expecting... I was expecting her to open the chest again. At least that said library key, and we know where the library is. This game was a big nope for me. My heart couldn't take it. Hav, you might be okay. I will say she's worse than Martha in Alien Isolation. She is worse. It looks like it's just a break into the car. It does, doesn't it? I'm going to say at least the library's not that far away and regret that. At least the library's not that far away. It's pretty close. I mean, we'll keep... She's here. Now this is some scary stuff right here. How would you... What kind of lock? Ah, fudge. No! Get me out of this place! Get me out! I want out! I want... yeah, thanks for the medicine. I want out, though. Thanks for the 10 yen. I don't need 10 cents in here. Far enough for Auntie to chase me. Auntie need to go away. Oh, is this a room? Please let this be a room. Yeah, the library's just a room. She can chase me in here. Oh. It's a kind of nice library. Hold on, let's clean ourselves up. Let's pour some let's take some painkillers, chat. It also helps the game run a little bit smoother. Yes. So this is set in, well, it's set in like 1990, was it 99 or something, chat? Are we in 99? Hold on, let's go all the way up to the top. It's, I want to say it's like early 2000s or late 90s. But where we're at now is stuff from like hundreds years ago. It's pretty crazy. Kinu's Journal 1, May 9th, 1968. Saichi, agitated, told me he had discovered a way to cure my sister. What was that man thinking? He had once recoiled at the sight of my sister. He abandoned us and fled to town with Yui. I have never found Ayano to be ugly. No matter how many years pass, she remains as enchanting as ever. I have kept her hair long and sleek and her lips red. I was always jealous of her beauty, and still am. Ayano is as beautiful as ever. Saichi is trying to separate us. Such a thing must not come to pass. She did push Grandpa down that well. She did push Grandpa. Watch it. I cannot bear it. I will not allow Saichi to take Ayano away from me. So this is the older sister talking about her younger sister, and that the fact that Gramps is trying to heal her up. Mom, yeah, was born last century. we're gonna have to deal with Ring Grandpa as well. I don't know. Well, remember he's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be dead. I threw my pearl hairpin into the well. I have tried to discard that thing many times, yet I could never bring myself to do it. I asked Saichi to retrieve the hairpin. He chuckled and assured me, "Don't worry, I'll get it for you." Oh, Grandma setting up Grandpa. I embraced Saichi from behind as he peered into the well to retrieve it. I drew him closer into my soft embrace. "What's the matter, Kinu?" I heard his gentle voice. "Oh, it's nothing," I replied. Then with all my strength, I pushed him straight into the well. Chat, we called that from the beginning. From the very beginning of this game, we had that joke. Maybe she pushed him down that well. She did. Wow. That was the first and last time. That's dirty. Hold up. That was the first and last time I touched Saichi. Why they phrase it that way? That was the first and last time I touched him. There's our other key. Oh, oh, fuck. Luda. I'm tired of seeing you. Now I'm used to seeing you. Ow, that hurt more than usual. Ouch. Ow, ouch. Probably because of all the other touching. Emily. I will say her AI is much worse in the first part of the house, where you only have like 2-3 rooms, it feels like, to run into. This one you have like, you can kind of, it's a little bit better. It ain't fun. Please go away. Oh, please go away. Huda. Yeah, the talisman isn't giving you any problems anymore for whatever reason. Good on. Ma'am, please. Okay, so where do we have? We need to go to the chat. Which entrance was it? It's over here. It's the well entrance. So we need to go out. I'm trying to get turned around here. All right, Emily, yo, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I enjoyed your always wonderful commentary. Okay. Have a good Wednesday. See, as soon as Emily made it, so did we. We made it. We made it. You know, sometimes I really do think to myself, why do I do this to myself? I feel so disappointed. It's like I knew I knew 100% that there was more game left, and at the same time, yet I was ready for there not to be. I was ready to unsee my auntie. It's all quiet. Okay. Old picture 3. So we have both of their bedrooms now, chat. Holy crap. This isn't even on the map, chat. Silence is good in this case. You're right. Should we... That's just a save point. Oh, we need a... Okay, we need a crane. So she can't come in here. This must be like the escape. This is the way. So whose room is this? No items. The dresser drawer is locked. There are a mountain of grapes depicted here. This is Grandma's old room. Okay, Father gave us a trick box. He said, it's a rare toy. He told us that it was a box that would only open when turned in a specific order. Ayano was worried about forgetting the sequence, so we created a secret story to remember it. Once upon a time, there lived an old man. He found a mysterious boat in the mountains. Inside the boat, there was a princess. The old man cared for the princess, but she caught a disease and passed away. The princess's body turned into a pure white silkworm. The silkworm continued to spin its threads until it became a large cocoon. Okay. Not a happy story. This is Auntie's room. And so she has her own trick box. Guess we're going to the dressing room. Chat, I have not won one of these yet. And we have so many coins. I don't even know what you get. Does anyone remember doing these as a kid or something similar to it? Oh, that was out. Oh, man. Yeah, something about it looks familiar, but I can't remember how we used to, like, what, like, game it used to be. Oh, I think there. It used to be for us. It used to just be a marble or something. No, we still did flick. There was something we flicked. Oh no, chat. Hey, I'm sure there's a trick and a trophy to it. More medicine. Dude, chat, the final countdown is happening. There's a checkered tray with old man written on it. Okay, so this is, wow, this is what? Okay, chat, hold up. This is like the message. So, December 23rd, 1929. This is from the doctor. I was awakened in the middle of the night by someone pounding on my door. I went out to see a panicked servant from the Miyama family. Miss Ayano, who had been missing since she ventured into the mountains, had returned. I couldn't believe my eyes, or my ears. But despite my disbelief, I trudged through the snow and arrived at the Miyama mansion, my medical supplies in hand. Miss Ayano was leaning against her sister, Miss Kinu. They were seated on a tatami mat. Miss Ayano was just sitting there, staring blankly. I was concerned about her mental and physical state, but upon inspecting her, there wasn't a scratch on her. It was difficult to fathom how she had spent a month in the cold, frigid mountains unharmed. Then, a rather unsettling sensation washed over me. Next year, a month has passed since Miss Ayano's return. She still doesn't speak and spends all day in her room, staring into space. Whenever someone tries to talk, she only glances at them. However, when Miss Kinu is by her side, she seems happy. She leans against her with a smile. They're two sisters who lost their mother as a child. They must be like two halves of a whole. Lord Kyubei mentioned she's a timid girl. I'm not surprised she does not want to speak after that, but there seems to be something amiss. She drinks water like she's about to die of dehydration. She has diabetes, chat. She hasn't eaten or slept since her return. And she's an insomniac, too. Furthermore, she doesn't even need to go to the bathroom. That's just not normal. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom in April, yet Miss Ayano remains sheltered in her dark room. When did she last touch sunlight? When did she last touch sunlight? I like that. Chat, when's the last time you touched sunlight? Forget touching grass. You touch sunlight. Yesterday, Lord Kyubei opened the door into her room, intending to show Miss Ayano the cherry blossoms. However, as soon as the light poured in, something terrifying happened. Miss Ayano let out a piercing scream and crumpled to the floor. It sent shivers down my spine. Her skin appeared inflamed, as if she had suffered a severe sunburn. Uh-oh. Beneath the damaged skin, I could see her raw, reddened flesh. In August of the same year, Miss Ayano keeps losing weight, but is somehow growing taller. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that her limbs are becoming elongated. She used to be so petite, but now she's taller than I am. Furthermore, no matter what injuries she sustains, they miraculously heal within a matter of days. Her burns from the other day have completely healed, not a single scar remaining. Yet, there is something even more chilling than this transformation. There are moments when Miss Ayano stares at me. Her sunken, hollow eyes glare at me as if she were a predator and I was her prey. In November, my worst fears have come true. Lord Kyubei has secluded Miss Ayano. She is in total isolation. Miss Kinu is burdened with the sole responsibility of caring for her. And then, tragedy struck. Miss Ayano bit and fatally wounded one of the servants. She ate her. That night, I told Lord Kyubei that there was nothing I could do. He pleaded with me, please do not abandon Ayano. I couldn't stand seeing the anguish in the eyes of my dear friend. I felt as if my heart would tear in two. Okay, next day, I found myself forging Miss Ayano's death certificate. A doctor should never do this, but for the sake of my friend, I had to. To conceal the murder, we used the body of a servant as a decoy. This is how we faked Miss Ayano's death. It was the only way to protect her from the public. Lord Kyubei and I decided to confine her to the dungeon, connected via the hidden passage. April 3 years ago, 3 years later. This is my fourth spring since Miss Ayano's return. She remains imprisoned within those walls. She survives by consuming the blood of chickens, cows, and even sometimes humans. Her once beautiful figure is no more. She is a mere shadow of her former self. Her nose is receded, and her left eye is punctured. In its place, multiple insect like eyes have emerged. Upon her pale back, a pattern resembling the markings found on a silkworm have taken form. Nowadays, unless accompanied by Miss Kinu, I dare not approach Miss Ayano. Should I venture in alone, she would undoubtedly tear me apart. I, King, you would have abandoned her too? Don't worry, all of us would have except for Gramps. He was the only one who wanted that. And he admitted that too. If only he could touch her again. I was like, oh man, Gramps, you gotta calm down. February 11th, 3 years later, Miss Kinu told me, sometimes my sister experiences stomach cramps. I conducted an examination and noticed movement within her abdomen. Ever since Miss Ayano's return, I had noticed a gradual swelling of her abdomen. Initially, I attributed it to ascites caused by malnutrition, but to my shock, it appears she is pregnant. If she is indeed pregnant, she has been so for 6 years. Okay, maybe it wasn't Gramps. I don't know. 9 years have passed since that fateful day. How much longer can I maintain my sanity? My dear friend Kyubey has vanished without a trace. Tonight, aided by Miss Kinu, we will extract the child from Miss Ayano's stomach. 3 years later, this 9 years? What? Her body has undergone too many transformations over the past 9 years. She is incapable of giving birth. We have no alternative but to surgically open her abdomen and remove the child, a cesarean section. My body trembles in fear. I wonder if the child will bear any resemblance of a human. The truth is, it will not be born of a human. Okay, so Gramps probably did some stuff with her before, maybe while she was secluded. I don't know. They're gonna clear that up, King. They gotta clear that up. Ugh, old picture too. Ugh. Yeah, 1933 is what that says. Ayano. More money. I think before... Yeah, I don't know, man. They gotta... I don't know. I have so many questions. It's a good question. But how? I guess we'll go... Wait a minute, hold up. Did we go to the attached tatami room? I don't think that we did. Yeah, we're looking for a mirror. But then again, I thought that, yeah, we did. Gang, is there a way to get to the courtyard? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess we have to go to the courtyard. Okay, well, there's the mirror. Think this is the right room. I kind of want them to put this on tab, but yeah. Okay. Okay, this is Kinu's journal. 1968. Yui has died. Eiji informed me she threw herself onto the railroad tracks 2 evenings ago. I knew this would happen. There was no way Yui, who bore So much striking resemblance to my frail sister could bear it. There was no way she could. So this is talking about the child that um, Ayano had, aka his mom. On that day, Yui came to see me alone. She was all dressed up, not unlike my sister would be. My feelings of disdain came rushing back. She was a spitting image of Ayano, who I both loved and despised. Yui is a mere imitation of her. Yui had the same face and voice as my sister. Why do you hate me? She asked. Since she wanted to know that badly, I escorted her to the dungeon and showed her the truth. Dang! You are not my child, nor are you Saichi's. You were cut from the womb of that abomination. So she just somehow had, okay. So Auntie just had a child somehow. So Gramps didn't do anything. She just had a child somehow. It is the nature of a monster to crave blood. Out of pity, Saichi lied and said your bloodlust was from him. So Grandpa said it was from him. Yeah, there's a sentence that in the previous journal where Grandpa says like, "Oh yeah, I the bloodlust was from me." So we used to sit around drinking chicken blood and stuff. I was like, "What the heck?" For many years, against his will, he had to choke down blood alongside you, a monster child. Finally seeing the truth, Yui turned speechless. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just stood there. I do not know what Yui did thereafter. I do not care what happened to her. Which means that you're the son of a... Oh, and here's the trick box. The 6 sides have the following words: old man, cocoon, boat, princess, disease, and silkworm. It makes a sound shaking as if there's something hidden inside. You're also a freak of nature. Hey, man. He. I just don't want to run into this girl. Know what I mean, chat? Okay. With old man, princess, old man, boat. Okay, so we gotta go to the... Chat, we might have to write this down. We're almost there. I don't have work in the morning. We're almost there. Okay, old man, boat, princess, disease. Old man, boat, princess, disease, silk. Okay, we got it. Cool. It was like silkworm, cocoon, I think. Golden key to the trick box. Which was at the entrance, chat? I think in this room? Yeah. Chat, I'm okay. She's gonna jump in somewhere. Like she always does. Alright, so now we're going to put this into the sisters. I wonder if she just comes down here and chills. She's got this whole place to her house. Yo, what up, Gio? What you do, man? Came coming in from that, well, not YouTube side, but, you know. How you doing? Welcome on in. I do remember. But I can't remember your name on YouTube, though. But welcome on back in, Gio. Welcome back on in. We're working. Oh, Ayano had a journal. Chat, there's music. Gio, how you doing? How is wait, let me get this right. Italy? It's your like 4 o'clock, right? Somewhere? 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock? PM. Have a little question? Sure, shoot. See? Get points for that. Give me some points, chat. But yeah, what's your question? We're enjoying this it's like a lot of reading, so it's like this game's been perfect for talking with chat, ironically. It's scary as it is. November 21st, 1929, Ayano says, Kinu looks so sad and resentful. She said, Ayano, you're like a butterfly. This left me speechless. All I could do was hold back my tears. It pains me to see Kinu suffer because of me. All I want is for Kinu to be happy. But I am not a butterfly. I'm more like a silkworm. I was given a mulberry leaves in a warm silkworm room. I never needed to leave and always had someone to care for me. My body dissolves within the cocoon, and I dream without ever being able to fly. I merely cling to life. But so long as Kinu is by my side, I am content. Considering Kinu's feelings, maybe it's better I leave this silkworm room. If I disappeared, Kinu could be with Saichi. Yet, I can't bring myself to leave. My marriage to Saichi is approaching. And the more I realize how little time we have left, the more I cherish my time with Kinu. I know what happens to silkworms once they leave the silkworm room. That is what I'm afraid of. If it were up to me, I would remain by her side forever. How do I make the little characters at the bottom in the OBS studio? So this is it is an application. Well, it's an application on Steam called Stream Avatars. And you can look it up on Steam. I think it costs maybe $7 US, or it could be a little more or a little less. But once you get it, you can link it to your Twitch account, and then after that, you just have to capture the screen, and you can download tons of little different avatars for your chat to show. Yeah, thanks, Shell. Shell's put a link to it in the chat right there. But that's how you do it. It's very simple, and there's a lot of functions, and we don't use half the functions. You can make them dance. You can do like a battle royale with them. You can have a duel. Like, I don't have to set it up. The people in the chat can do it. There's a raid boss thing. There's basketball games, different backgrounds you can put in there. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with it. And it's honestly, we've had it almost the entirety of my 5 years streaming, probably about 4 years. Like, when I saw it, I was like, this is awesome. This is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. Once you get it, it also works with Streamlabs OBS or any software you can capture the screen. It works with. So yeah, you're good. How have you been? All right, chat. Here we go. I think this is the finale. Why is there a cave, chat? Why is there a cave? Why is there a cave? In theory, she shouldn't be able to come down here. But I will say all these tags... Chat, wait a minute. She didn't come down here. We thought we saw the dungeon. We thought we saw it, and we did. I think this is where they originally kept her. And she burned away all of these tags. Yeah, this is where they originally kept her then. This is the actual cocoon dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, this is the real dungeon. Ayano's scribblings. Kinu abandoned me. Kinu was crying. Kinu hates me and loves Saichi. I don't want Kinu to cry. I want death. I met her. She is too pure. I cry and she hugs me. She shoots threads and we form cocoon together. In the cocoon we dissolve and merge together as one. I am being lost. I stop being me. I forget many things. Her memories replace mine. She keep eating me. I so thirsty. Give me water, blood red water. Who old man outside standing there? Ayano, he cries. Who is Ayano? I think it me. Old man enter cell. He stroked my head and cry. Kinu laughed and said, Bon appetit. Kinu, give me tasty water. She called me with gentle voice. I happy. Kinu is precious. Save me, I'm scared. I forget Kinu. She ate almost all of me. Who am I? Where do I begin? Please no eat memories of Kinu. Before I forget Kinu, kill me. Chat. That was very sad and dark. Too many avatars in list in chat. You use the extension. So there is an extension on the, if you log on to Twitch and you go to my, like, if you go to the stream, I think underneath it, you can actually choose your avatar. Yeah, I have too many of them. I think there's like 3 generations of Pokemon and, you know, Zelda and so many other things. Why did that talisman break? Chat, I don't think I should enter this place. So this is her room. Kinu's will. Ayano was constantly vomiting blood. She has since stopped moving. She drank the blood I had prepared for her, knowing I had poisoned it. I had no other choice. I was sick and dying. Soon I would be sleeping with the fishes. My frail arms were withered like a dead tree branch. This was the only thing I could do. This is Kinu's will. Once I'm gone, who will care for my sister? Who will bathe her, trim her nails, and brush her hair every day? How will society treat her? They will look at her with fear and morbid curiosity and call her a crazy monster. She will be treated as a subhuman. I cannot subject my sister to this fate. My greatest fear was forgetting my sister. My sickness grows, and my memories are fading. Each night I lay down with an unbearable headache, the anxiety crushing my soul. The nagging questioning of if I will even remember her the next morning. I killed everyone, my father, Saichi, Yui, and even my sister. I was left alone with a noose. I am dying in pain. I apologize. I know how my sister really felt, but I treated her poorly out of envy, despite knowing how vile it was. I admired everything about her. This is why I despise her. My sister was the only one who truly understood me. Despite knowing how cruel and merciless I could be, yet still, Ayano cared for me more than anyone else. When the sun set, she would light up the house for me. She did so to prevent me from falling. My eyes and my legs, oh my gosh, my eyes and legs are old and weak. She would always gently massage my wrinkled, cold hands. Her mind is almost completely void of memories, yet she never forgot about me. That's enough. Okay, chat, I understand what happened now. That's wild. So the mother, like, just has old age. Not the mother, the grandma. So grandma has old age. She's in the hospital now. Right? And her sister was supposed to be kept down here. But at the end of the day, her sister, whether she came up of her own will or whatever, even though she said she just didn't want to forget her sister. She didn't want to forget her older sister, and she didn't. And so she took care of her older sister in her old age. Because the grandpa, she had already killed. As she said, she killed everyone in her family. Except for her sister. Dang. We found happiness. Yeah, Shell, I killed everyone. My father, the grandpa, we know she pushed him down the well. We don't know how she killed the father, but she pushed Saichi, aka Gramps, down the well. The daughter, her daughter, she didn't kill her. Her daughter committed suicide after finding out the truth. But she forcefully gave her the worst of it by basically like rejecting, like, why don't you like me, Mom? Well, here, you're not even my kid. You're this monster's kid, which just makes you a monster. And I don't care what happens to you. And so her mom just, her daughter, did that. And then in a way, she kind of indirectly did it to everyone, or did it, either or. We found happiness in our own way. We knew all things come to an end. Forgive me, as this was my only way to save my sister. I do not know what happened to her on that day. I do not know who the she writes about is, but I, like her, also wish to dissolve in a cocoon and become one with my sister. Whoosh! Ouch. Ouch. Chat. Oh, a strong force could break it. No, don't hit the. I need her to do that, but right here. Oh, that's a new animation. Kind of. Grandma, Auntie. There we go. That's one. Ouch. So with the trickster points, you can... Oh wait, which ones are trickster points, chat? Here we go. What? Oh, there's one more. There we go. Oh wait, somehow she knew I needed to be saved. Okay, so for the trickster, for those gambling points that you get, they're just for fun. There's nothing you can really do with them. Right, chat? Just making sure. You use them to kind of like redeem alerts, but most of them are just free or very cheap, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just for fun. The gambling's just a little fun side game, Gio. Oh, she remembered grandma at the end of the day. Chat, I'll let y'all. Do we end this? Yeah, we end this, chat. Come on now. She been tossing you the whole time. We got to toss her. Yeah, we. King didn't even think twice. Because we show him about to lift this rock off of her. Sorry, Auntie. But it had to be done. Keep in mind, Grandma, I think, is I think she's still alive, but she tried to end it for both of them. They should have been killed. King said that thing shouldn't have been allowed to move. It should have been done from day one.
キヌさん、あなたと話をしたかった。あなたを許すことはできないけれど、
Never forgive you.
それでも話をしたかったよ。綾乃さんのことは誰にも、父さんにすら話してない。あなたに毒を飲まされても死ねなかった綾乃さんは、あなたを縄から下ろして助けようとしたんだ。キヌさんの代で玄関先まで運んだんだろう。綾乃さんは最後までキヌさんを呼んでいたよ。俺は綾乃さんを殺してしまった。
Whoa.
そう思っていたのに、綾乃さんは消えていたんだ。
Wait, we thought we killed her, but we don't know where she went. For the trickster points.
彼女の亡骸をあのままにできなくて。
One second.
埋葬しようと戻った時にはもう綾乃さんの姿はどこにもなかった。そこにあったのは、
Oh, a hollow cocoon.
穴の開いた巨大な繭と地面を這う真っ白な無数の蚕だけだった。
That was pretty well written there. That was pretty well written right there.
もしかすると綾乃さんは今もあなたを探しているのかもしれない。ここはじき湖の底に沈む。もうここには来ないよ。さようなら。
We won't be back. Bye. Oh, yeah. What Shell is doing.
あれは
why she...
たとえこの渇きに生涯苛まれることになっても、俺の中にどんな血が混じっていても、それでも俺は人として生きるよ。綾乃ばあちゃん。
Oh, yeah, I guess that technically is his grandmother, not his aunt. Well, no, that's his mom's sister. Oh no, that is his grandmother. Wait, no. Yeah, that's not his mom's sister. That's his grandmother's. Yeah, there are two grandmothers. I had it right at one point. Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah. So I was calling her auntie the whole time, but no, that was always his grandma. He had there's the two sisters were his grandmothers. Both Kinu and Ayano were the grandmothers. His mom is Yui. I skipped one, chat. But Shell, what is there? What? Yeah, let me know. What do you need cleared up? What do you need cleared up? It makes sense. They did a good job on the story. I gotta say, I was surprised. They did a good job on that story. Oh, okay, yeah. So the son who we play as, his mother is Ayano. Not Ayano, gosh, sorry. His mother is Yui. Yeah, is Yui. Yui is the child of the monster that was chasing us around. The monster that's chasing us around is named Ayano, his grandmother. His other grandmother, who isn't a monster, her older sister, is Kinu. And Kinu is married to the grandpa, right? That got pushed down the well. Yeah. And then after that, there's just like a great grandfather that we don't ever really see or have anything to do with. Hey, Gio, it always starts out like that, man. Everyone, you end up in that poor state. It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone who comes here the first time. But it's okay. But it's okay. You get them back. Or she'll just lend you a butt ton of them. I hate gambling. There was something else we used to play, and we don't do it anymore, but there was another game that was similar to kind of the stream avatars, but it was like this kind of cool mini game. This is a really nice little theme, too. Ebby Curry Earl. These names, chat. Yu Asagi. Like, they did a good job of, like, how Japan looks and how Japan looked back then in the house and everything. Like, the AI is a little wonky but for the most part, that was really solid. Like, that was legit good. Like, and the translation, I have to say, that's what made it really good. The game is in Japanese, but they made sure to do who did the English translation? Whoever did English translation, and I'm sure the other languages too, like, if it was just really well done. They had good word choice. I felt like it was just like nice. I think Heist is a game. So there's like the gamble game, and then Heist, I think you can get other people together in the chat to join, and you can go raid some points as a group and then split it. I gotta check and see if they made anything else. This was good. Like, they put together a good one. Oh, I forgot to. We need to change game, chat. We need to change the game command. We're no longer playing Beyond Two Souls. I gotta keep that up to date. That's the hardest one to do. The hardest one to do. But yes, that game command is, we have a lot of people who will ask, like, what's this game? And so usually I explain it, but I tried to get ahead of it and just at least copy Steam descriptions into it. And so you just press game, and then you can get like the details of what game is being played usually. Yeah, going on a treasure hunt. Congratulations on completing the game. You have unlocked the shop and bonus content. You can access them both in the main menu. Bonus content can also be accessed from the pause menu. You have unlocked Nightmare. Let's not. Let's not, chat. That's a no. That's a no. Bonus content. Nah. We can customize. We can customize the model. Wild. We can. I wonder if they have like a bear or something cute or anything else. We're not gonna try to. At the shop, you can exchange winning tickets for points, which can be used for purchase items. The items available have various effects, such as altering enemy appearances or unlocking. Winning tickets are automatically exchanged to bond. I think you get these for... Oh, infinite. Oh, okay, so it's white hair, red hair, cat ears, cat slippers. You can give her glasses. This is also give her a collar. That's weird. Some alien antennas. Oh, you know what? Give her the blindfold. That's actually kind of cool. That's kind of reminds me of the KI character. There we go, chat. That's what we needed. If that was chasing me, I wouldn't have any fears at all. That eyeball, though, is very reflective. This is reflective. Enemy takes on a cat voice. Or the alien voice. Okay. That's kind of fun. That's a fun little thing right there, so. I'm glad. Hey, I enjoyed playing this. I'm glad we finally got to knock it out. I've been trying to play it for a couple years now, and like I said, they did a great job. I'm very surprised that it was very concise. It wasn't too hard, and they actually made an AI that tried to do all this craziness. So kudos to them. We haven't really had a chance to play something like this since Alien Isolation, and this was just like a really nice small version of that. I hope you all enjoyed it. And the story was good. I gotta say, I actually really did like the story. Now I'm gonna get back to chat, but I am gonna close the game real quick. Yeah. And this VOD will be up on the YouTube. It was definitely scary. Yeah, it was interesting in its own way, and I think that they, like I said, they did a good job. And it was only like maybe 6 hours, like on the dot, chat. 6 hours on the dot. I might end up playing some more Expedition 33 tonight. I'll probably end up playing a little bit more of it and making some more progress. I'm not in Act 2 yet. I think I'm getting close to Act 2. I've been over here running around doing this and that, acting stupid, randomly climbing towers of, I don't know, that Get Up tower. Last night I got into it and I was like, how can I do the gambling game and stream elements? I'm not sure, actually. That is something... Sorry, I'm checking the screen. There's probably something similar in stream elements. You just might have to look it up. Yeah, I just recommend just look on the internet. That's how I found most of this stuff. And then you can also use Streamlabs. Like, I'm using Streamlabs. You can also use that on your OBS as well. You can use both Streamlabs and Stream Elements, so you can combine those two bots and have both sets of games or one set of games. Shell, no, I'm not, no. Plus, I don't think you guys would want to see me play it on stream. Hav, how many times, you have no clue how many times I just go straight into some crazy underleveled fight, and I don't care. I'm in Act 1 and I'm almost level 40, bro. I'm almost on level, I'm getting close to level 40. Yeah, I'm closing in. I think maybe I have 5 levels, but I couldn't figure out the parry system that well, so I had it on like normal, and it just wasn't clicking. So I got to this arena section, like before I got to a village, I got to the arena, and I beat them mugs down. I was parrying so crazy, bro. I finally understood it, and I'm like, okay, I can now put it on expert. I understand it now. And it got to the point where I was just earning like 25,000 XP, 35,000 XP. I went into like the village, that little section, at level like 25, 26. I just got my newest party member. He like 4 levels below everybody. I'm like, well, shoot, man. I don't know what we're supposed to do for you, but hop on in, bro. Hop on in. I tried to go kill some things the other day. I'm like, this is actual in-game. I understand it now. This is actual in-game. Not for me to do now. Come back later. Yeah, King. I'm still not on Act 2 yet. And almost closing in on level 40. And I have some crazy stuff on here. I gotta sing a song for Geo. Geo's like, I found points. This is when you know. This is when you know. This is when you know that. This is when you know you've got a new chatter who's in the community now. This is how you know that Trix will sing a song. He'll sing a song that's not too long to make everyone happy. I'm Happy Tricks singing the song. What's up, ferrets here? We're singing a song for Geo because he decided to redeem it. You know what? You know what we need? You know what we need? We need the auto tune back. Chat, I gotta turn the auto tune back on for when I'm singing. I need to cover the fact that I can't sing with some sort of thing that makes it sound like I can kind of sing. But yeah, Hob, I think you'll be fine. Like, I don't know. I have people in my party and I don't know 1,000% how I'm gonna roll with them, but everyone's leveled. Everyone's leveling, Hob. I don't care. But I do have my favorite. I do have my favorites. I definitely have some favorites, and I kind of go risky with a couple of them. I got roulette equipped, so it's like, was it roulette plus the 50% plus another 50%? So yeah, so without any this, I don't think this is spoilers. Just saying the characters, but Lune, the one of them is a spoiler, so I won't say them just in case. I know everyone might hear has already played it though, so but Lune, Ciel, my girl though. I just call her the swashbuckler pirate. That's my girl. She has like, I like her stuff. That one guy reminds me of a Korok. SKA. I love SKA. I love all the characters. I love how they just kind of like, they kind of take things seriously, and then at the same time they kind of just break down into like, oh, did that happen? Yeah. Shit. I know, right? And you're just like, I relate. Yeah, they have a lot of charm, and I love, they don't have as many options in the costume department. There's a ton of options, don't get me wrong. They got a ton of options, and I have a lot of fun with all the options, chat. I feel like I was like, man, I feel like I'm playing Stellar Blade again. I'm just dressing everybody up, and then I'm like, well, they don't have as many costumes, but between all the characters, they have just as many costumes as Stellar Blade. So I've got everybody like dressed up in just different outfits, just kind of going wild. I'm loving it. Yeah, but Ciel, I have her spec'd out as like high risk, high reward. Very high risk. She basically, if I don't parry with her or dodge or anything, she dies. I gave her AP that says if you die, you give everyone else 4 AP. She dies so often, chat. She would die so often. I'm like, finally, you have a purpose. Give us all AP. That's all I ask. But yeah, when she does damage, she does 50% plus with the roulette, plus another 50% plus for first turn, plus another 50% somewhere else in there. Like she be rolling when she hits. When she hits, she hurts, or she just does normal damage. It's one of the two. But I like it that way. And then the other person is our Ben Star character. I do like his mechanic. He's tanked out. So after all this grinding on this one, I forgot. I think I paid. Yeah, I paid Homeboy. I just kept putting money in, or the chroma, into this one fountain really early, chat, before even Act 1 obviously is finished. Maybe I am in Act 2. I don't know where I am, but either way, I poured so much in there. I got the Picto he had. Oh, got 2,000 more health on him. So now our Ben Star character, he's rocking with almost 3k health. He doesn't go down unless he doesn't need to. I'm in 2. Okay, I'm in 2. I think I'm in 2 then. Good. Either way, that man got 3k health and he don't care. With invert plus double attacks? I don't know. Some of the stuff I feel like for his weapons, now he has so many of them. There's one weapon that I got, I was like, I think it's one of his lightning weapons, and I was like, oh, this thing is awesome. Because you get to attack a second turn, you know? And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I got another one, I was like, And I just get, oh man, this is so good. Anyways, he gets from the well. Yeah, I beat that mug. Do you have to fight him? That's what I was confused about. It said to go to a certain area, and I've just been exploring. So I'm exploring, and I happened to run into that whole little area, and I was like, oh, this is a cool side area. And it turns out I'm like, is this the main area? Wait, is that where I'm supposed to go? Uh-huh. So immediately after the events happened, Hob, let's just put it this way. Immediately after all those events happened, that's where I ended up at. All right, Gio, yo, have a good one. Thanks for hopping in, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. I have the day off, so maybe we'll play some Tears of the Kingdom or something with our boy Lunk. The boy Lunk. And hopefully good luck with the setup. I think you got a link. Yeah, you got link. Yeah, you got link. So you are officially in the fam for real now. Love the avatar that you chose. Have you been fighting the alt? Hob, I'm torn. I have not. I've just done everything. I've just been nice to them because they have not done anything to me. But I know if I do fight them that I may or may not get an extra reward, or it might be they're nice. They're different from the other Nevrons. So I feel bad kind of hitting them, like fighting them. So I haven't fought any of them. I decided I'm not gonna fight them. For the rest of the game. So I haven't fought any of them. But that one dude with the horn, he was cool. And there's another dude with the one who gives you that 2000 HP mug, the I guess with the fountain on his head. That dude right there, I want to fight. I wanted to fight him. I was like, you gave me, ooh, wonder what else you give me. You look kind of strong too, but I was like, nah, man, you good. You live out in peace. Most of them are just peaceful, so I'm like, yo, you do your thing. But I haven't fought any of them. I did fight my first chromatic one. I did fight my first chromatic one in that one area, and I did beat it, but that mug was a thing for a minute. But yeah, the enemy types are great. I did enjoy, last night the area I was in, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. This is definitely in-game. It's the creatures that switch from blizzard to, or they switch from ice to fire. The kind of female creatures, and there's a male version too with the hammer. But in that area, I was like, nah. I was exploring in there too. I was like, I keep walking in here. Let me get some goodies over here. Oh, okay, I got some goodies here. Pick up this. I'm like, I can't fight y'all. I can wander around you, but I can't fight you. I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm like, let's go. Let's just progress the game now. It's been fun just doing that. And I did the second getting up. I just gonna call it like getting up, the kind of platforming thing where you go all the way to the top of someplace. I started that last night, and I was like, why am I? Oh, there's so much more. Keep going. There's so much more. Keep going. First try, man. First try. Oh, I did it. It took me 30 minutes. At one point, I got like really nervous because I almost fell. I didn't take any of the shortcuts. You can see the shortcut routes that are there. And I was like, nope, just gonna take it easy. The first one was harder for me. The first one on the beach, that one was harder for me. Bro, it was so, when I saw that I was like maybe halfway, I said, this too much. Come on. No, please, no more. No more. I was like, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep now, was my number one thing. But yeah, somehow I did it on the first try, and I said, I'm good. I'm good. Not again. Hold on, let me see. I think I took a picture, but I have a video on PSN where I just jumped off the top. I was like, let me just jump off and record this. That junk was wild. Chat, this junk was. Hold up. That thing was wild. I was like, why is this in the game? Why are we here? Why are we doing this? I was like, why are we doing this? Oh, well, thanks, VPN. Update yourself. Yeah, this was wild. I was like, nah, I'm good. Never again. Oh, that's the top. That's the top. That's the top. I was very happy once I got there. The reward though is not worth it. I'm gonna be real with you. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get something good now. It's nice view. It's a nice view. Yeah. So it was great for a good picture. It was great for a good picture. It was great for a good picture, Shell. I agree. I agree. I still want this guy to give me something better though. Never again. Never again. There's probably another one. And I hope it's not. I don't want it. Anyways, chat. It was a fun time. But yeah, I just have Maya dressed in that one. These dudes were partying up here. I was not. I was ready. There was also a rainbow yesterday, chat. I forgot. I was like, what are all these other pictures? There was a rainbow in the city. It wasn't really raining that much either. There was just a rainbow. And I mean, it was like clear as day. I haven't seen a rainbow this up close in a lot, like maybe ever. I could actually see all the colors of the rain. Like, it surprised me. And I could almost see both ends of the rainbow too. Like, you just don't. I don't know. I haven't seen a rainbow in so long that it took me by surprise. And I looked over. I was like, wait, is that a rainbow? Oh, that's a rainbow. Oh, let me take a picture of it. Yeah. It's, you don't see them like this. I think I've only seen like a double rainbow maybe once. Like, I vaguely remember seeing a double rainbow. Yeah, this was cool. And all I could think about was Skittles. All I could think about were Skittles. Not that tiger. You know what, chat? Somehow I'm not gonna, maybe, who knows, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it's hard to forget about the Kinect Skittles. That tiger from the Xbox 360 Kinect presentation. That little girl got up on stage and said, Skittles! I don't know why that sticks in my mind. Of all things, just that, for whatever reason, just like sticks in my mind somehow. Skittles! Wild, chat. Wild. But anyways, I got tomorrow off, so I'm running errands and doing some things, and I've got to go. I'm trying to buy my mom some shoes because she needs some. She wants some sandals, and she hasn't been able to make it out to the store or like the mall. It's hard to drive out that far. So we're gonna try to get some from the from Belk or whatever online store and get it mailed to her. That's the goal for tomorrow, or at least this weekend. We keep trying to get Jacob to be there when Skittles Pox guy for Halloween, because they look so. Oh, what? Oh, there's Skittle Pox guy. What? Oh, to be the Skittle Pox guy. Is this something new? I'm opening it right now. Oh. I figured Shell would have that loaded up faster than anything else, and lo and behold, she did. Oh, it's an older commercial?
Direct.
Oh.
So
Oh, hold up.
funny. what's wrong, Billy?
I should probably tell you, this isn't just my complexion. My doctor says I have Skittles pox.
Skittles pox? Are they contagious?
I don't think so.
Contract the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
This is back when I was watching another streamer talk about this. This is back when the ads were for chat. Remember these ads? They weren't for kids. They weren't really for kids. Hey, they were about something. You know? Just because they're underneath, so they're doing the whole, like, they're not underneath the bleachers, but they're behind the bleachers, so they're supposed to be making out. That's the whole thing, right? Like, they're supposed to be making out behind the bleachers, and he's the guy, and, you know, he's got, this is also very irresponsible. He's got some sort of chicken pox, whatever, he's got the Skittle pox, and, wait, what happened? Did she do it, did she just do it? Hold up.
Pox.
Why would you do this?
Are they contagious?
Why would you ask if they're contagious after you touched it? That's all I'm saying, chat. Not after. You asked that before. That's why y'all skipping school underneath these bleachers. I'm saying y'all skipping. I ain't saying y'all it's after school. I'm saying y'all skipping school. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these were something. She couldn't resist the Skittles. Chat, that's how mistakes are made. That's how mistakes are made, chat. You gotta watch out. Don't taste everything you see. You might just end up, and once again, your algorithm is ruined. Well, thanks. Thanks, y'all. John, I'm gonna hold on. We're gonna fix that now. Fixing that now. It's so loud. It's always so loud. Hold up. Let's put it at 50 again. Okay, that's better. That's much better. You're welcome anytime. Could be worse. I could kill it with WoW videos. I mean, it's not my actual account. It's the Ninja Trickster account, so I don't use it for watching videos. Every once in a while, I'll have it logged in and watch it, but I have YouTube Premium on my main account, so you know, I stay clear. Yeah. I stay clear as much as possible. But yeah, I might come back tomorrow and we can play some Tears of the Kingdom. I really want to do some outdoor streams, chat. I would really love to. My face, I just can't take the sun. I need to go buy like a sun umbrella. And then I think then maybe we could do like an outdoor stream. But at least right now, ooh, no. But yeah, I think I'm taking every Friday off this month. Then a Monday as well, and a couple. So I have a lot of days off this month. And next month I'll also be taking some days off as well. Like I said, just trying to use up not all 27 days, but get down to 20. Because I'll get 17 more at the beginning of or middle of September. So then I'll have 37 days. I don't have to work at all when I go home. I gotta do nothing. Anyways, hopefully you all will have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday show. I know it's your Friday basically, so have a good one. Hopefully everything's not stressful. It's pretty chill. And to Hob and to Ferret, Ferret, the changes they made on Marvel, bro. Even if my friend doesn't want to play, I still listen to the dev team diary, man. They are cooking. I mean, it's so great that all these games have come out before them, and they didn't have to get on it so quickly, but every patch, they have every major season, update, these 3 seasons, they're at the point now, they're pretty much caught up with all the other games in terms of like features and what they're doing. And I always like how that dev team is run. They do a great job. You know, I'm excited, even if I don't end up playing, just because, or I might play by myself every once in a while. But you know, Phoenix is coming obviously, and then we got Blade too. So they are. I played a couple matches today. It was nice, but they are definitely on top of things, always working. Yeah, they didn't have to add that feature to Thing. They're like, yeah, we noticed flyers were a big part of last season, partially because they made a comp. You know, they made a meta where flyers were a thing, but outside of certain heroes, and if people don't use those heroes right, it's hard for people to get them down, you know? So giving Thing the ability to jump up and like swat flyers down was sick. I'm like, yo, that's awesome. Like, I will say what I like about Overwatch in terms of the characters is I feel like the tanks are a lot more versatile. They're not as limited as the Marvel tanks. It's like that with all the heroes for the most part, but like I said, it's a different game, different design, different philosophy, so it's not something to hold against it. But I do like that the tanks can kind of deal with some air stuff. Oh, just a little bit, you know. It's not the tank role to really do that, so but yeah, it's great. They're on top of it, so I definitely applaud them. And they have some cool cosmetics that they put in there too. I was like, I like that. I like the cosmetics you can kind of have on your character now, on top of your skin. Your MVP animations are no longer locked to the certain skin. You can mix and match. Like, that's just like, that's small stuff, but that's stuff that is like, I remember getting an MVP animation. I was like, oh, I can use this with my basic skin or whatever. And it's like, oh, I can't. And then next season, changed, done. That's how you dev. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I hope they're getting good, adequate time off here and there, but they're definitely pumping in. New map, got the heroes on there too. Sometimes the smallest, yeah, Shell, sometimes the smallest changes can have the largest impact. And that's what I feel like. Even, yeah, like I would go to I'd finish the game and it would give me the mission summary screen. And it would be like, oh, here are your missions. You did some missions, but it would only show you the 3 missions that you did. And I want to see like how, like all the missions I'm working on. And they added that too at the screen. Like, now that's a thing. You can see all your missions. They retooled how some of the missions work, which is what Apex did like seasons ago. But it used to be that you couldn't work on, once the week passed, you couldn't work on weekly missions anymore. Then Apex was like, yeah, you can now work on it all the way to the end. If you want to do your battle pass the last week and cram everything in, you can. Marvel now, same thing. You do have to do the weeklies in order, they said, but still, same difference. Like, they're just great quality of life. So like, even if my friend can't get behind it as much anymore, I applaud that team, man. They cooking. You gotta recognize talent when it's there. Definitely should get multiplayer game of the year. I was watching some people play Peak as well. I know a lot of people have been playing Peak on stream. Ironically, that one is one I was like, I could actually get into Peak. I could get into Peak, but I know the reason. I know the reason why I can't do Repo as well. Like, I can't do Repo as much. It's because I don't find it interesting to do the same thing over and over again without a task or a goal. Like, it doesn't hold my interest. That's why I could do like, I could do Risk of Rain 2 and stuff when we played that. It's just because it was like, the premise is get to a point, right? And so for me, that's just like I can do that. Like, it holds my attention more so. So now I understand it. But yeah, that whole genre of silly multiplayer games, it still is like a weak area for me, but I'm like, oh, this actually I can, get behind a little bit more. Yeah, that's fair. The only goal is to meet quota. The maps and the monsters are different, but that's really the only flavor. Other than that, Pit's opening up the higher you go in levels. Yeah, so have to see. Apparently that game was made at a game jam. From the it's a collaboration between the Another Crab's Treasure, the people that made that game, and another crew. They came together at a game jam and just made it in, I think they said like a few hours. Not a few hours. I think it's like 8 hours or something. It's, less than 24 basically. And yeah, it huge success for them. Huge success for them. It's awesome news for that. I haven't quite bought it yet, but I will. Gwen has been asking me to play with him. Yeah, man. Tell you. I'm pretty sure any of those that come out, like that's just a thing. Same thing with Fall Guys. Same thing with, it's a genre now. I think we were here to witness the birth of that genre, right? We're really able to witness the birth of the multiplayer streamer game, the silly fun multiplayer streamer game. So, anyways, I'm gonna make a phone call right now, and then I've got to call home real quick, and then I'll play some Expedition 33. I should do what's best for stream though, and buy. It's an update for Raven's Watch. Ah, yes. And buy the Peak. The Peak. It is actually cheaper than Repo. Repo's on sale and it's still actually more. Anyways, have a great one, everyone. I will catch you later. Thanks to everyone who joined me on YouTube. I'm going to turn off the